Good afternoon, bon après-midi, distinguished guests. Today, with our collective presence, the past and the present and the future align and remind us that we are driven by a cause greater than ourselves. Your careers will define your generation, and you can't buy your way. You have to earn it, and it begins today. It begins with everything you brought with you on this journey. Something truly remarkable, your character and your courage and your commitment. Words that will reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, and what you will be. The class of 498 looks exactly like who we are as Ontarians, diverse and special, parce que notre diversité est notre plus grande réussite. You will always be a relentless force of good. And today is also a day etched into the fabric of our memory, reminding us that history can be hard. 9/11, September the 11th, 2001. This was a day when the world was filled with fear, a day when we witnessed the worst that life could bring. It reminded us of our own mortality, but it also reminded us of the power of light over darkness, the power of good versus evil. And for many of my generation, we knew exactly where we were on that day. And we remember the stories of bravery never before imagined by police officers and firefighters and first responders. They helped us that day understand something else, ourselves. 9/11 reminded us of something else that has brought this class here today, that there is a righteousness when we run to find the truth. And we know this because we believe in democracy and freedom and understand there must be a point in time when we have to act in defense of it. History was never made by people that did nothing. And days like September the 11th change forever how we as individuals and as a country see the world and our place in it. History also allows us a glimpse of what is possible. And we need only to look around the room today to see for ourselves. I want to acknowledge the incredible contribution made by your families and friends and loved ones that allowed you, that encouraged you to reach this day. And you were supported along the way by a motto that I hold dear: service over self. You know that each one of you has the power to make a difference in someone's life, in your community's life every day, and sometimes you will not even know when it happens. The training you've received right here at the Ontario Police College has been second to none. I want to acknowledge the instructors, the leadership, and the mentors who have taught you not only how to do the jobs you will soon undertake, but have taught you how to do it well, even in the most demanding circumstances. Never stop believing in yourselves and in each other. And now you're part of a much bigger family, a much bigger policing family. And this family includes the associations which you will be members of, and they will be with you on your easiest and hardest days. Policing also represents a lifetime commitment that comes with enormous responsibility. And all of us standing on this podium are proud of you for answering the call and your passion for upholding the safety of our province. As I've traveled almost every corner of Ontario, numerous chiefs and officers have explained what being part of a police service means. They mentioned that together they are the keepers of a sacred trust. You are now part of that sacred trust, sacred through the generations. The duty to enforce the law and keep the people of Ontario safe is an oath not taken lightly. So whether it be on the streets, in public spaces, and in homes, You are the person who will show up and be prepared to face the challenges. Today we're celebrating you and everything you have accomplished. The safety of our communities and our province depends on law enforcement, which you're now a part of, because some things have to matter. The rule of law must matter, and it matters to Premier Ford and our government a lot. And know this, our government led by Premier Ford will never apologize for having your backs. We'll never apologize for standing with you on your hardest days. We'll never apologize for making sure that our inherent right to live safely in our own homes and communities, so we can see our kids off to school and check in on our seniors and loved ones, to go to work, to shop, and to pray, is fulfilled by your commitment and your promise that begins today. Take care of yourselves and of each other. Today on 9/11, we are reminded that history is indeed hard. But today on 9/11 is a day of hope and promise, because it is your day, and you've inspired us with your character and your courage and your commitment. Today we hear the pipes and drums of our Ontario sound. Our Ontario sound is hopeful, it is big-hearted, it is idealistic, it is daring, it is decent, and it is fair. There is no place like home. Be optimistic, believe in yourselves and in each other. Believe in our province so that we can build a province for everyone. Parce que nous croyons en notre province et en notre avenir, et ensemble, nous bâtissons l'Ontario. Le soutien de notre gouvernement est absolu et sans relâche, et nous vous accompagnerons partout où vous irez. Our support for you is absolute and constant. May your journey that will be defined by your generation, may this journey be swift. Wherever you go, know this, we will go with you. Thank you, congratulations, félicitations à tous, merci, and miigwech.